Um, I'm just gonna do like 50 awkward situations or moments. So if it's like kind of choppy, it's because I'm doing it on my phone and kind of running them together on the computer later.
Well, we looked all over for one of them.
Yeah, but it was late in the year at the time, at the end of the year too. So the beginning of the year when you're not picking apples is when they're available. Once they sell them out for the year.
I mean, the light bulb thing worked for a little while.
But I remember we said put it back together. So
The spring thing kept
coming here. We got those ties in there, and I think right now they need to be fixed back up.
How about when you see people driving backwards down the street because they like missed a turn and they just feel like it's okay to drive completely backwards down a street to get where they were going, but then it's like, why would you drive backwards when there's other people on the street and there's other vehicles? How about when a kid, you have no idea who they are, asks you to push them on a swing when you're not there for that, you're there for something else. Hey, can you underdog me? Yeah, that moment you're going to store with your parents and you see all these people and you're like, hey, this is an awkward situation. I don't want to be around this many people. It's just not me anymore. I used to love talking to people, but being around tons of people like I've seen today, I just don't want to do it anymore. There's so many people, and then some of them are so rude and some are so nice, and it just makes me not want to be around people like that. Where everyone likes one team, like I'm in Green Bay, so Packers, and you're a Lions fan, so you're carrying around a Lions pillow and a Detroit Red Wings blanket, which, by the way, that moment when your parents come out of the store that they were in, get in the vehicle, start discussing something, and realize, hey, we should have got this in there, and then they tell you, hey, we'll be right back. Because then I can sit in the car and film my little mini segments like this. So they just went back. That moment in the background, there's music going on, and you don't know if you're talking louder than it into the camera or not. So you're sitting here like, I hope everyone can hear me, even though I don't know if they can. I apologize if you guys can. Awkward moment when you go to fix your nose ring and you stick your finger in your nose and people think you're picking your nose. Really, I'm not picking my nose, I'm just fixing my nose ring because this one hangs out of my nose, and then I guess if you have a nose ring as low as mine is, you understand because you're always constantly fixing it, or if you have the septum, people are always constantly fixing it and sticking their fingers in their nose, so I mean that awkward, awesome moment when people think you're picking your nose.
See the sunshine. Oh, there's a bulb from
An awkward moment when you're sitting in your car and people are like staring at you because you're putting a bandana on your head to make like a 40s look, and they wonder what the heck you're doing because you take it off like 10 times and put it back on. That awesomely awkward moment when you wear glasses for the day, if you wear contacts a lot, and you can't decide if you want to put makeup on or not because you're just like, I'm wearing contacts, what's the point really? Yeah, that's me today. That amazingly awkward moment when you're talking to your mom and she's telling you how your dad was telling her how he was throwing bugs at the bug zapper to see if the bug zapper worked. The awkward moment when you can't decide if you want to read a book and or watch YouTube videos. Obviously, the better choice would be reading a book. Wow. That moment when you completely forget what you're gonna say and you're trying to explain something like completely serious to someone and they're just like, yeah, you're so serious. You don't even know what you're saying. You're completely lost with the whole fact right now. That awkward moment when you're scrolling through your Instagram feed and all you see is like half naked girls and you're like, hey, I'm a girl and that's all that's in my feed. That is a little awkward. The awkward moment when you're like filming in public and a bunch of people are just looking at you and they're like, hey, you're talking to a phone or you're talking to a camera. Or like me, I'm sitting in my car and talking to my phone. People probably think I'm nuts, but that is okay.
Each side of him, and he was standing up, holding himself. I'm like, are you kidding me, kid?
Hey!
What?
Hey!
Come here. Wolf! Wolf! Get over here. Whee! Wolf!
Hey Joey, what do you got? Is that a swing set?
Sit. Sit. I don't want you to get me all wet. I said sit.
Something biting me.
No.
Okay.
Kind of an odd deal, isn't it?
Right.
Because we swing sideways.
Yeah. You're not supposed to go into it.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
That'll keep it all the way. Uh-oh.
Can you fix it?